Today's topic is prostate enlargement, home remedy. In male, this is the only organ in the body which continues to grow throughout our life. So we can assume any person above the age of 40 or 45 may start to develop some symptoms related to enlarged prostate. Whenever you are urged to pass urine, you should go immediately. Don't hold it. That harms you more. And don't get exposed to the cold weather. That also affects as well. More than half of the men over 60 experience the painful, uncomfortable symptom or harmless condition that causes a frequent need to urinate, start urine flow, and the pain during the urination, burning sensation. Many might find relief from an enlarged or inflamed prostate through the combination of lifestyle, diet, what you eat, and supplement for prostate health. Try to incorporate these in foods into your weekly diet to improve the health of your prostate. And for female, this will also help for uterus fibrosis as well. So prostate is not a disease, but it's a psychological aging process. Really, diet, the best food for prostate health is diet. People get the prostate because their diet is high in red meat, dairy product, animal fat, have been frequently been connected with the development of prostate, enlarged prostate, and also prostate cancer. So red meat like a beef, pork, lamb, they all help increase the aggressive prostate cancer in the male. So what kind of food you should eat to do that? One of the best one is peppers. You get yellow, green, and red. Which one you think is the best one to eat? Anyone? Say it.
Red.
Green.
That's right.
Red.
Red. The red color is beta carotene, which body converts into vitamin A, which helps to prevention of cancer as well. And what they find, it helps to reduce the swelling and inflammation associated with enlarged prostate. And also it contains vitamin C, which is diuretic, which some minds improve the urination. Next is the garlic. Diet high in garlic can relieve urine infection, commonly associated with enlarged prostate. And try to eat more of a crucible vegetable. They appear to be linked between higher intake of vegetable and lower risk of prostate. People eat more vegetable, like broccoli, Brussels sprout, and so on. They get lower risk of prostate, enlarged prostate, and prostate cancer, such as broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprout, cabbage, kale, and so on. They all have photochemical that reduce oxidative stress, oxygen-free radical in the body, which means lower the risk of prostate cancer, and its aggression, which appears to target and kill the cancer cell while leaving the healthy cell undamaged. Very important element. So really, crucible, where all this kind of vegetable are very, even for the female, for even breast cancer. So what I'm giving you, this is also for good for female as well. Even prevention of uterus fibrosis as well, breast cancer and so on. Next is tomato. Tomato are rich in source of photochemical called Ypga, which attacks free radicals, helping the body to lower the risk of prostate cancer and its aggression. One of the best way to eat tomato is what they find is if you eat tomato and broccoli combination has been shown to be more effective in shrinking tumor when eaten together rather than alone. So tomato and broccoli, mix sabji with that together. And then you have carrot. Rich nutrients contain antioxidant beta-carotene, which body converts into vitamin A, reduce the risk of cancer. But also you have to steam it. Don't eat raw. Raw, you only absorb 10 to 20% beta-carotene. But when you steam it, you absorb 70 to 80%. Next is mushroom. Mushroom helps to fight cancer by building the immune system and supply of protein which have shown to attack the cancer cell. One of the best mushroom is shiitake mushroom. Shiitake mushroom. You can get them in Asda, Tesco, everywhere. We give that to cancer patients as well. Very important. Also, a lot of people don't eat pepper. Pepper and jalapenos. They're very good for joint pain, for contain chemical calcium, which neutralizes certain cancer-causing substance. So prevention of prostate cancer or any other cancer as well. Next is avocado. I try to eat twice a week avocado. You cut them in half, you squeeze some lemon juice into it, and you sprinkle some black pepper and just eat it raw. Very good for lowers your cholesterol as well, and also removes any fat-soluble toxin in your body. Where do you get the fat-soluble toxin in your body? Where the fat-soluble toxin comes from? Can somebody tell me? Okay, I'll tell you. It's pesticide. Pesticide is fat-soluble. When you eat it, it just lies in the stomach. It can't come out. But when you eat avocado, it's got enzyme which binds because it dissolves fat and takes it out of the system to the excretory system. Very important. Next is pomegranate. Particularly pomegranate juice have been shown to slow PSA for the prostate, enlarged prostate, may help to prevent prostate cancer recurrence. If somebody had the cancer is in 4 stages. Stage 1 and 2, when it happens just at the prostate itself. Stage 3 is when it leaves the prostate for cancer from the prostate and goes somewhere else. In your lung, your heart, your bone, or somewhere else. That's level 3. So a lot of people tend to have 1 and 2, but you can able to manage it there. That's the best thing. If it goes to 3 and 4, then you're struggling with it. That applies to most cancer, not just the prostate cancer. Next is grape. Grape juice, especially the black one, rich source of photochemical and potent antioxidant, anti-inflammatory property, helps to prevent a lot of good for a lot of good things. Other is grapefruit. Grapefruit contains several photochemicals, including beta-carotene and lipocane. When you cut grapefruit, what does it look like? Look like a nerve system of breast. That's what it's good for, any kind of breast cancer and prevention of all that as well. And then you have oranges, lemon, all citrus fruit, which is good for you. They protect against DNA damage and free radicals. Very important. Then you have apple. Apple a day keeps a doctor away. Apple is a good source of fiber, vitamin C, iron, and it's supposed to be both antioxidant and anti-inflammatory property. Helps to promote overall health. And then you have the berries, raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, any kind of berry. They all are excellent source of vitamin C, K, magnesium, and the good source of fiber. Blueberry are amongst the fruit highest in antioxidant power because of the many photochemicals they contain. So usually I try to eat twice a week, one small portion of blueberry daily or twice a week, so often. Next, one of the important nuts are pumpkin seed. Are one of the best dietary source of zinc, which can help us to 75% of men who suffer from enlarged prostate have low level of zinc. But zinc is fat soluble. So you have to eat fat with it, otherwise you won't absorb it. That's why tomato has zinc as well. But tomato need to be eaten with ghee or olive oil. That's why Mediterranean diet, people eat a lot of tomato with the olive oil, so they don't get prostate problem, enlarged prostate. They get it, but they get very little. They don't get prostate cancer. The volume goes down easily. And try to eat soya-based food, which is rich in soya, such as tofu, soya milk, soya beans, lower the risk of prostate cancer. Very important. Other cancer as well. What I'm saying is, it's not just the prostate, this will affect overall. Your cells are dying, new cells are being born. It will prevent cancer of everyone. But also a lot of nuts, Brazil nut, rich in vitamin E, selenium, anti-cancerous superfood, contains healthy cells membrane. Selenium boosts your testosterone level, improves sperm quality, strengthens your immune system against infection. Daily intake of selenium reduces prostate cancer risk by 63%. So important. And colon cancer by 58%, and lung cancer by 46%. So you can see how important Brazil nut is. You should take a small pot. What I do in my house, I've got a jar full of Brazil nuts, sesame seed, sunflower seed, all these seeds, grind them together into small lump, and they mix them together. So whenever I'm eating something, cereal or something, I add a spoonful onto that. So you're getting all different minerals together. So probably don't grind in powder form. Keep it kind of small, because sometimes you don't chew properly. So you swallow the thing and it harms you, and that it doesn't digest properly. Sesame seed, rich in zinc as well. And one of the very important things, omega-3. Omega-3 seems to soon to reduce inflammation. Diet rich in omega-3 prevents the growth and spread of prostate cancer. Suggests that a contributor factor for prostate problem. So what contains, can somebody tell me what omega-3 contains if you're vegetarian? Anybody?
Is it
I'm just
fish
testing
oil?
the, on you go.
Is it fish oil?
No, but I'm telling you, for people who are vegetarian, yes, fish oil contains, fair enough, excellent. But what about people who are vegetarian?
You know, Ulci.
Ulci, that's right. What else?
Flaxseed, yeah.
I talked about recently as well. Chia seed.
Chia seeds.
Chia seed, that's right.
Chia seeds.
Chia seed contains omega-3. 1 ounce of chia seed can help improve your gut, brain, heart, prostate problem, everything else. So what you do is take one teaspoon, put it in the cold water overnight. So it soaks all the water, it expands. In the morning, you take it with the cereal or whatever, your smoothie or something, and take it across there. That's also calcium, potassium, all the different things as well to promote overall health. So it's a very important, loaded with antioxidant, excellent source of fiber, high quality of protein, great source of amino acid, help you to lose weight, contains high amount of omega-3, very good for heart, type 2 diabetes, good for health, for bone health, because it contains calcium, loaded with magnesium and phosphorus, help to reduce your blood sugar level, reduce chronic inflammation, which helps with the prostate, and improve your exercise performance, give you more stamina. So you can see how important chia seed is. You should be taking 1 teaspoon on a daily basis. I can't say, Next is the green tea. I know a lot of people, when after the meal they make a pot of green tea with 1 tea bag or whatever flavor they want, and they drink throughout the night and eat some sunflower seed with the skin on it. So you peel it one at a time, so you don't eat too many. You peel them and eat one at a time. So you're only eating a handful in an hour or so. Don't buy peel one. Peel one, then you're eating too much in one go. Too much is not good for you. You need to eat certain, so it's better to buy from Chinese shop. You get the one with the skin with slightly fiber, and you take in mouth, you squeeze them, open them, eat, and collect the waste and eat another one like that. You don't eat too many of them, very important. So try to eat more plant-based protein, like beans, flaxseed, nuts. They all suppress the growth of many kinds of cancer, including prostate cancer. Very important. And also try to eat whole grain, brown rice, oatmeal, corn, whole wheat bread, barley, millet, quinoa, and so on. Whole grains are a great source of fiber, magnesium, and provide protein. Choose food made with whole grain over the processed food. Avoid processed food completely, not good for you. And try to get organic food if you can, if possible. If it's not, then can't, because otherwise they contain a lot of harmful chemical, pesticide, which seem to affect the prostate cancer more. So you have to be careful on that. Especially if you have the prostate cancer, you have to go for organic or wash the vegetable, everything properly before you eat them. And limit the consumption of animal protein, I just said to you before already. And limit sugar. You can eat natural sugar, but you can't eat white sugar, which is chemical process again. So any sugary drink, cut down in sugary, carbonated beverage, cakes, anything is chocolate, things like that, which will harm you. And one of the most things is reduce stress, which you're doing that with yoga pranayama on daily basis anyway. And when you exercise, lose weight, this is the best way to promote prostate health. Because prostate cancer is more than double in obese people. Very important. Because prostate gland is controlled by powerful hormones known as the sex hormone, including testosterone. Certain food have the impact on prostate health because of their effect on the sex hormones. So maintaining a healthy diet can help you to prepare for and recover after cancer even treatment. May also help you to prevent prostate cancer from coming back again. So food to avoid is very important. You have to do. And also, if you had to go for chemotherapy, try to eat seaweed. Seaweed reduces the effect of chemotherapy. That's why in China, after the Hiroshima, a lot of radioactive material in the ground. That's why Chinese people or Japanese people eat seaweed more often now. Before it was quite an expensive meal. Now it become more common because people have a lot of radioactive material still in the ground. So they eat more seaweed to get rid of all the toxins from their body, radioactive material from the body. So prevention of don't eat dairy, avoid dairy product if you have prostate cancer. Because there's other things you can eat to improve your calcium, to maintain your strong bone. And obviously, don't eat saturated fat. Fat is needed in moderation, but excessive consumption may increase the risk of prostate problem. Very important. And how do you drink water? Tell me, somebody.
Sit down and drink.
That's perfect. What's the second one?
Sipping, sip by sip.
Sip by sip, yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's mixing with the saliva.
That's what I'm looking for.
That's good, very good, yeah.
Yeah. You always sit down to drink, so you don't get the vayu dosa, and don't gulp it down. Because sometimes people say, oh, my weight is 90 kilo, I need to drink 3 liters of water. So they just gulp it down to 1, 2, 3, just to try to make the number up. Then it will harm you, it won't help you. If you mix with saliva, you mix the body alkaline. When you drink a gulping down, then it makes the body acid.
How much different? How much different between sit down on the chair or maybe Vajra?
Yeah, no, one thing. In Ayurveda, it says you sit on the floor like we did, but problem is, yeah, you have a lifestyle, you sit on the chair and drink it, that's okay as well. But don't stand on it. When you stand and eat, the water goes down below quickly and creates the vayu dosa. So that gives you a lot of joint pain, knee pain, or back pain, whatever pain you have in the idea. That is the science behind the idea.
And is it the room temperature water having a more?
Again, it depends on, depending on your body constitution. If in some situation, if you have any problem with your stomach, then you have to drink hot water, lukewarm hot water. Please unmute everybody. Somebody muted. No problem. So one thing is, what is going to? So drink water need to be drank kind of sitting down, mixed with saliva. You take a water sip, gargle with it and drink it. More saliva you use, more saliva you create. So you never shortage of saliva. And that itself going to the body, digests quickly and creates more alkaline environment, which body makes you healthy. Prevention of cancer, very important. So how much water you should drink? Take your weight and divide by 30. And that's the amount of water. And that itself will prevention of cancer happening kind of idea. And sodium and potassium plays a big part. If you got high level of sodium, that itself creates a enlarged prostate, kidney problem. But sodium and potassium are like brother and sister. If the sodium goes up, potassium will go down. It's like a seesaw. And if potassium goes up, sodium will go down. So what would you like to do? Increase your potassium or your salt?
Balance it.
No balance. You want to increase your potassium, which is helpful for a healthy heart, cardiovascular disease, and reduce sodium. Then the kidney will get rid of extra salt from your body to keep the two in balance. Two should be equal. Not equal, but together they should be a certain amount. So as you increase your potassium, your sodium automatically goes down to a certain level. So what kind of food contains potassium?
Bananas, a lot of
Yes.
green vegetables.
Yes.
Kale,
Avocado,
spinach, kale,
sweet potatoes,
kale,
coconut water,
yeah.
spinach, butternut squash, dry apricot, spinach, they all contain potassium. So try to increase those in your diet. That itself will help you to manage your prostate better. The salt will come down, so kidney doesn't have to work harder. When the kidney is working harder, that's when the prostates are affected more. Then you have a burning sensation and certain thing happens in the thing. Because remember, little simple chemistry, sodium and potassium, they work like a brother and sister. Whenever your sodium level is high, you mean your potassium is low. So as you increase your potassium, sodium will come out of the system, body, to the respiratory system, and your help you with the less water detention in your body, so your blood pressure will go down as well. Very important. And adding tomato to your diet daily can reduce prostate enlargement greatly. Also the risk of prostate cancer. But you have to eat with the olive oil, extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil. Something you need a fat with it or ghee. That is self able to absorb zinc in the body and zinc able to reduce your prostate cancer. And I said to you, tomato and broccoli are the best combination to help to reduce tumor. People who have cancer, this will help to reduce the tumor as well. Very important. And one of the best soup you can make is, I have it because I have prostate problem, but I managed to manage it through my lifestyle. My father is a doctor, he told me that a long time ago, 20 years ago, but I'm not taking any medicine for it. So I try to do once a week tomato. I just buy the tomato juice because I don't have time to make the juice and all that. I so buy tomato juice, put the bit of ghee in the pot, put some jeera, and then put some garlic in it, and put the tomato in it, and put a half teaspoon of haldi and half teaspoon of black pepper. This combination of tomato, turmeric, and black pepper is very good for prostate health and other cancer as well. Overall, enlargement of the body makes your body healthier. Other one is apple cider vinegar. You have to take 1 teaspoon daily with warm water, will help to reduce inflammation of the prostate gland. I hope you're not getting bored. I'm going to do a lot to go. Is that okay? Enjoying it?
Yes, good.
Yes, there's a lot to learn. Lot to learn. I think we are.
No, I can send you online as well. I can send the whole thing, Yoga with Sam, the whole.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Whole item, so you can read it in your time. Just now, I'm just trying to give you a lot of things are available. It's just a matter of I took me yesterday, whole day yesterday and day before and today to get all the information together. It's not something, but I'm happy to pass on to anybody who wants. No problem. Very important.
So in your
Extra-
talk, Sravanji, sorry, in your talk, it's a tomato. It looks like it more important to.
That's it. You got it now.
Yeah.
Especially with any kind of
Thank
cancer.
you.
Tomato is one of the best things. But if you have arthritis, then you can't eat raw tomato, otherwise joint pain increases. So you have to
Yeah,
look
but
at that as well.
Then
You know,
cook or
very
boil or
important.
the juice. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And also eating every night, if you're in the wellness center, you eat bit of jaggery
Yeah.
and soya milk. That itself will help to promote overall health and prevention of any kind of illness. Jaggery got potassium, iron, magnesium, you name it, it has all the minerals. But the thing about jaggery is you make sure it's chemical free. If you put the small jaggery in the milk, heat the milk up. If milk goes off, that means it's too much chemical in it. If it doesn't go off, that means it's pure natural jaggery. So Raji, you want to say something?
Yeah, you know the tomatoes you was talking about.
Huh?
Should they be? Should you warm them up? And then
Yeah, that's what I do. I heat them up. I heat the tomato in the ghee or butter or oil or whatever, extra virgin oil, and then put a jeera ka chonk dal ke, and then I put some garlic and then put haldi and black pepper and then drink it after that.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Because tomato itself.
But you said something about broccoli.
Yeah, if you
And
mix tomato and broccoli is better. Sabji banate na tomato broccoli go together cook karke khayenge, so that will give you extra supplement.
And then you drink the tomato
Juice.
yeah.
Soup. It's like a soup, make it like a soup.
Yeah.
So it's like our lunchtime snack kind of idea, That's what I did this morning, yesterday morning, sorry. And try to eat, I said to you, pumpkin seed is very good for decreasing the enlargement of prostate, very important. Another thing is also 1/2 teaspoon of virgin coconut oil. Take empty stomach. That also helps to lose weight and helps to promote overall good health as well. There's too many people, sorry, I need to tell you again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry, I just other way, a lot of feedback. And one of the best things also is basil, tulsi, has an inflammatory property, helps to reduce inflammation of prostate gland. So as Swamiji mentioned in one of the class as well, you can watch a lot of Swamiji video in Asta when he comes every morning. Loki ka juice, black pepper, and basil. ये तीनों मिला के खाएंगे तो prostate छोटा हो जाएगा. Prostate मतलब वो prevention prostate cancer and makes you manage the symptom better. Loki ka juice, Loki, like that one, and bitter gourd, Loki and black pepper and basil.
Basil, what is basil?
Tulsi.
Oh, tulsi, yes.
Basil. It's my Scottish language, Scottish pronunciation, sorry. It's basil, sorry. I know. I have that problem myself, I can't help. So managing an enlarged prostate is very important. Dietary changes can be quite effective in managing some of the symptoms of prostate gland. So you have to have certain lifestyle changes. Manage your stress. If you smoke, quit smoking. And try to drink water mixing with saliva. Whenever you have a urination to urinate, don't hold it. Go and empty your bladder very quickly. And do pelvis floor exercise, which we'll do some today just now. And avoid certain medication which is diuretic. That will make you go to the bathroom more often. And try to do your bladder training exercise. And obviously eating healthy. Stop eating processed food, refined food. This will all help you as well. So lifestyle changes, very important. So very first one is what do you think I'm going to talk about first lifestyle change? You all know it as well.
Nitric oxide?
Wow, kya baat hai. That's one of the major things to prevention of, I'll tell you, what it does is, nitric oxide is a free radical. It actually kills the cancer cell. They use nitric oxide in treatment of mouth cancer successfully as well. So it doesn't matter what cancer you have. If you use the nitric oxide exercise, what you've done, that itself will help to manage the symptom better. I'm not a medical person, but I do believe in it. But medical faculty is kind of sitting on it because the drug company wants to make money out of the medicine. They don't want to heal you. I'm sorry I have to say that, but that's the fact of life. You see, and they are more powerful.
Can I ask you something about medicine?
Yeah.
Tamsulosin hydrochloride, 400 microgram. I'm taking that medicine for prostate enlarging. Is there any other medicine?
No, sorry. I'll stop you there. I'm not a medical person. I'm doing everything naturally, what me and you can do to prevention of. That's what I'm talking about. Medicine, I have no knowledge of. So
okay, no problem. Carry on. Don't
I'm sorry. I'm not. That's not my expertise. I don't want to sound like I'm an expert at everything. I'm not. I'm just done my research and have certain knowledge of yoga, pranayama, asana, acupressure, mudra, and lifestyle. And that's what I'm trying to give you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you.
No, that's my pleasure. Thank you. Right. So what else? So nitric oxide will play the better part to kill the cancer cell. Nitric oxide has a lot of other benefits as well. So let's first, you've been sitting for some time, so let's sit down and produce nitric oxide in nasal passages. Why do you do that for? Nasal passages? To kill any kind of viral infection that went through your nose. So take your glasses off, close your earlobe like this, take a deep breath, and for 5 times, humming sound for 5 times. Slowly take your both hands up in there, rub them together. And then what happened was Dr. Shirley is one of the doctors working for Baba Ramdev in Haridwar. Before she used to work in Bangalore with different group of people, scientists. She's a doctor, pharmacist and chemist as well. They did a research, not the Brahmari, just doing this humming sound. They found they produced 30% more nitric oxide in nasal passages otherwise. And they found it able to kill any kind of virus going to the nose, even COVID-19 as well. They're only doing research on it, they're finding it's doing that. Also CPOD as well, lung infection, also allergy, and anything at all, anything goes to nasal passage, it helps you to manage it better. And also it helps to remove the cancer cell as well. Even so, this really plays a very big part. And second thing also it does is, nitric oxide is a gas. So you have to use certain food to produce nitric oxide. And also you need the saliva. When you eat a lot of beans, you have to eat a salad, bowl full of salad every day. But make sure don't use mouthwash. Otherwise you won't produce nitric oxide. Take a tongue cleaner to clean the tongue.
Can we use tea tree oil? Diluted, obviously, a drop of tea tree oil in water and then gargle. So,
no chemical at all, because the chemical saliva has, you require that to make nitrate which makes a nitric oxide when you go to the stomach.
Oh, right.
You just brush your teeth and get a tongue cleaner, buy a tongue cleaner. They're not expensive, couple of pounds only. Clean the tongue with that way. So you have the good bacteria there. Only the foreign material comes out of it when you tongue cleaner. So when you eat any vegetable, it goes to nitrite, it's mixed with saliva, that goes to the stomach and creates a nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is a gas. It's not a fluid, it's not solid. So that gas travels in the blood vessel and it stays within the surface of blood vessel. So it's not doing anything. It has a very short life. After 5, 10, 20 seconds, it dies. It's like remember when you blow a balloon in soap water, you put a pipe and when you blow it, your bubble goes in the air and after some time bursts. That's what happened with nitric oxide. Does that make sense? So when you create nitric oxide, it goes to body, goes in the blood vessel and stays on surface. After 30 seconds, it just pops and goes away. As it goes away, the more comes in. It's like a cycle going through. So, but if you don't use it, you're not getting the benefit of nitric oxide. So you have to put that in circulation. How do you do that? When you put in the circulation, it's able to dilate the blood vessel, so help to reduce your blood pressure. Also makes the blood less sticky, so you have a less chance of forming a plaque. And also it helps to, nitric oxide mixed with blood when it's flowing around, it's able to help to absorb oxygen to the cells and muscle, so increase your stamina. That's what Swami does. Swami does so much, eat green vegetables and things like that, and does all the exercise. He's producing a lot of nitric oxide, which goes to his body cells and gives him more stamina, more energy. That's why he can perform all the tasks. You don't feel tired and so on as well. So that's one of the 3 or 4 main benefits I'm talking about nitric oxide. And it's a game changer. Definitely, soon you'll find you can able to buy nitric oxide. It's like a sanitizer in the shop. So whenever you go out, you come back, you spray needle passes, nitric oxide. But just now, it doesn't cost you a penny. Your body can produce nitric oxide itself. So what kind of food should you eat for the nitric oxide? Can somebody tell me? I've talked about it for a long time now. What kind of food?
Celery,
yes.
beetroot juice.
Watercress, anything green, all the salad eating, everything that mixes with saliva and when it goes to the stomach, produces nitric oxide. Very important.
Also, you can have red wine, but
Yeah.
in a limited form.
Yeah, but you have red wine, yes, you do that. But the problem is it damages your DNA, so it might give you cancer as well. So you have to make the choice. So I drink red wine. I do drink red wine sometimes. So I put Thakur must have read my mind probably. I don't know. But problem is, as you said, everything limitation.
That's right. Yeah.
But problem is, it does. So if you drink only just for the better kind of pleasure, that's okay. But if you drink 5 or 6 glass, 10 glass, a whole bottle, then it will harm you. It will give more chance of giving you cancer over the long period. Damage your liver as well, and so on.
That's right. And also dark chocolate is also very good.
It. Dark chocolate, excellent. Well, you can speak up. You know all the things already. Excellent. We've been talking here for the last couple of month or so, and knowledge is shared between all of us. Excellent.
What about dark spinach leaves?
Yeah, spinach leaf is perfect. Spinach, kale, all these things are good. Anything green is good for you.
Green.
So whenever you go shopping, make sure you're buying enough salad, lettuce, and all that, and have a salad in the family on a daily basis.
Carrots bhi theek hai na?
Carrots more for beta carotene, not for the nitric oxide. But it gives you beta carotene, which body converts into vitamin A, which also helps to prevent cancer happening in the body. Prevention is better than cure. Today I was focusing more on food and things like that, and nitric oxide, and I talked about Mudra as well, which is very important to do the pranayama. So now any more questions on nitric oxide before we do the exercise? आप लोग बहुत देर हमसे बुलवा रहे हैं, हमारा मुंह सूख गया, अब आपको थोड़ा सा पसीना निकालेंगे. It's very simple exercise. If you listen to your body, जितना होता है उतना करें, and you'll feel that you have to do 3 sets and 3 times a day. I can guarantee you'll become like Swamiji. You'll have all the energy you can do. Your partner, your colleague, your partner, won't know what happened to you. Where do you go all the stamina from? Where do you go energy from? Very important.
So, Sarvanji, we are already producing nitric oxide regularly, yes?
Yes. But the problem is we're not
But-
using it. No, but it goes to surface, lies there and dies. We're not using it. It's not going to circulation.
We are producing and
circulate it.
dying, but if you produce more with your exercise,
No, but exercise, not producing it. I'm circulating it.
it's a circulation, right?
Yeah, it's
So
circulation. That's
your
important. That's
technique
what
is
we're doing.
making it go further.
It's like a bubble. Yeah, we make the bubble blow air so it goes further into the body.
So going to more parts of the body.
That's it. To the blood flow.
Right, okay.
Just now it's stuck in the skin of the blood vessel. So it's not going anywhere. It just goes there, bursts and comes away, and the new one comes in, goes there.
You're producing is sitting there and expiring,
That's it.
but
It just
with
dies.
exercise,
After 30 seconds, it dies. That was a lovely question you asked, Prabhuji. That's excellent. That's understanding. People have to know that you have to put those exercise. That's why we only use the hand exercise to make the circulation going through like a pumping action through the heart. So all the nitric oxide start flowing through the whole body and improve overall health. Also prevention of prostate cancer as well. If you have cancer, it helps to manage it better. Doesn't matter what cancer you have, every cancer. So like nitric oxide is one of the game changers as far as I'm concerned. And 6 months ago, I didn't know about nitric oxide. For me, it's something new as well. So I have to do a lot of research on it. I can't just tell you something which is hocus pocus. You have to kind of do a lot of answer. I talked to a lot of professionals as well. They all agreed, but they said they're keeping a bottle lid on it. Nobody wants to talk about it. But because
Thank you. Thank you for opening the bottle.
Wine bottle, you mean? The one Thakur was talking about.
Well, any bottle.
So let's stand up. Let's do some exercise. We've been sitting some time now. So let's do some nitric oxide exercise to energize. All stand up, please. If you eat on it, just be careful. Don't just, yeah, you can do that. You can do sitting down as well, no problem. Speed is very essential, but make sure, listen to your body, you don't harm yourself. And relax. Next is like a dead man walk. And relax. Next, both hands there. Make a tight fist and make sure you're always breathing in and out. And do the reverse. Next, with both hands there. As you open your chest, you breathe in and breathe out. If your hands are tired, just shake them up. Just shake your body up, no problem. Take a couple of deep breaths. Just relax your hand. You go, breathe in, breathe out through your mouth. Next is a star jump, like a dead man. Nothing moves apart from your hand. Hand there. Nice. Next, we have both hands there. Press up without anything moving, just the hand going up and down. So that's what one said. But I made it a bit difficult, but I spiced it up. I added 2 exercises to it. This one, and this one. So usually other channel where I've got these things, they don't do that. They only do, the next one will do just the 4 exercise, which makes it a bit easier for you. But doing 6 is better, but let's keep it to 4. Again. And relax. Next, the gentleman walk. All this takes 5 minutes to do this exercise. If you just do the 4 one. And relax. Next one is dead man star jump. And relax. Next, put your both hands there. And relax. Excellent. I feel sorry for you, so I won't do the 3rd one today. Just 2 is enough. Excellent.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's good. I feel sorry for you. That's why I can see people are huffing and puffing because evening
you,
they're all tired. They want to go and watch the.
Thank you.
TV or
Very
something
kind of
like
you,
that.
Sound. Very kind of you.
Don't mention any time.
Yeah.
But so low level of nitric oxide, oxygen are cancer promoting. Follow me? Not low if you're not using it in circulation. That's important. You have to circulate it. If you don't circulate it, it will create it might create cancer. Where if you circulate it, it will prevent cancer cell growing or preventing happening as well. Does that make sense? Hope I explained that quite clearly. I'm getting out of breath. I'm getting old man now. I'm getting too old for all this kind of. Oh God. Because it's the free radical with the short nitric oxide is a free radical with a short half-life. It dies very quickly. And one of the herbal supplements which is very good for prostate cancer is Chandraprabhavati, which is a urinary tract infection, UTI, any urinary infection, is potent anti-inflammatory and Ayurvedic remedy. Also, another good one is what Prabhuji is promoting quite a lot, Patachat. Sorry. So Prabhuji, आप बोल दीजिए आपको बोलने में
पत्थर चट्टा
Patachat. उससे किडनी का स्टोन किडनी साफ होता है तो यूरिन निकलता है properly. Very important.
भाई साहब आपका टेलीफोन नंबर देना.
I'll message it.
Yeah. And then also another thing is eating haldi every night, half teaspoon in hot water, not in milk. In hot water as a medicine. That is able to reduce inflammation and prevention of any kind of prostate cancer or anything else cancer at all. And what happens is that's stage 1 and 2 when you have prostate cancer. Most cancer cells that break free from the prostate usually die. Just to let you know. So stage 3 is very difficult. It can happen if you do some other things. 1 and 2 it can happen to most people. But stage 3, whenever prostate cancer breaks away from the prostate, it actually dies itself. It's like a self-dying itself. But sometimes they spread to other organs and start a new tumor. Like advanced prostate cancer, often move into lymph node bones by spreading through the other organs, less commonly. Totally don't go in lungs, liver, and brain, but they go through the lymph nodes. Huh?
Sarvaji, can you mute them, please? Can you mute? Thank you.
Sorry. I don't mind people unmuting themselves, but once you're finished, could you unmute yourself so don't disturb other people as well? Thank you very much. Right. And one of the best mudra for prostate cancer is Aswani mudra. Makes your face glow, frequent urination, bedwetting, helps in all that. It has many health benefits. It can practice by children or adults alike. Children who wet the bed, they won't wet the bed. Youngsters who have an uncontrolled sexual desire, it helps to control that urge as well. People with urine incontinence, water flowing automatically, helps the prostate problem. So it helps to manage that. And good for piles as well. Helps to raise your Muladhara chakra in human being. So raises the Muladhara up, being most energy it produces in the root chakra. Muladhara is one of the main chakra. If that comes up, it gives your whole body the energy, which is termed as what happens with Muladhara is when you do Kapalbhati, certain thing, your semen is dissolved and transfer the energy upward to give you more prana. And that's what improves health. And also it's very good for female to make when you have a childbirth, your vagina muscle gets weakened. So this will make the muscle stronger. So irregular period, strengthening the muscle of the uterus, you won't get uterus fibrosis and so on. Very important. And when you pass stool, your force is outward when you're passing stool, right? And Aswani Mudra, the force is inward. You're pulling in the way. And one of the best way to do is properly take a tennis ball. I can't find them. My dog's taken away. No, it's here. Put the tennis ball there and just set your back passes on it and just sit on it. That is stuff. And then you pull your inward, pull the muscle tight, Aswani Mudra, hold the tennis ball and release it. Do that for 50 times. But you can do that sitting in the chair as well, but nothing at all. Just like you want to go to the bathroom, you can't find the bathroom, you're holding on to your feces. That's what you're doing. That itself, that's what Aswani Mudra is, very important.
Can you tell me what is good for lupus? Which exercise is good for lupus? Lupus and thyroid.
But that's a different thing. I'm saying that's autoimmune disease. That's a different subject I talk about. But this food will help as well. What I told you, all these foods. It's like it's all about lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to give you a good lifestyle in a sense. If it prevents prostate, it will prevent other things as well. Even eczema as well. Now we go into the mudra for thing. So first, let's sit in the Gyan Mudra and chant Om for 3 times to wake up. That itself produces nitric oxide and activate the biggest nerve as well. Sitting in Gyan Mudra, back is straight, take a deep breath in. Obviously, you have to do all the Basika, do every mudra, Chin Mudra, Adi Mudra. So all these help to give you more oxygen supply in the blood. And then, so this will, today we're going to focus on the mudra for prostate enlargement. So first one is very important, is Prithvi Mudra. Your ring finger, let me highlight myself, sorry. Your ring finger touching the tip of the tongue. Prithvi Mudra balances the earth, or it increases the earth element inside our body. It reduces the fire element, which can go up or down, makes your bone stronger. Prithvi Mudra also protects the from getting cold. Earth element is related to Muladhara chakra. Therefore, Muladhara chakra is activated by this mudra. So organ which connected to the Muladhara, prostate gland, and it helps with hernia and all the different things. So this plays a very important part. So we're going to do a Kapalbhati, this posture just for 30 seconds. If you internet, just be careful, just do it gently, no problem. And 1 per second, 60 per minute won't harm you with light pressure. I think you don't need to do it, just do it for 10 seconds, just to give you kind of, get the feel of it, what it's trying to tell you. A lot of mudra to go through. Next is Apan Mudra, dear pose, which relates to downward movement of energy, eliminate toxin from sweat, kidney, bowel movement, and exhaling out. Increase the toxin and acidity condition in one of the main cause of arthritis. This mudra helps to eliminate the waste, feces, toxin from the body. So highly clean body, highly immune body. This mudra is also very good for menstrual cramp and constipation and so on. So just do that for 10 times. Another good one is another mudra. I don't know the name. If you take the thumb, put the middle of the, touch the ring finger on one side and little finger like this. You like a sandwiching a thumb. You got it? Sorry. Like that. Another two straight. Got it? And the left hand, you touch the thumb at the bottom of the index finger. That's all. And you do Kapalbhati. I can put that in yoga with some group as well, no problem. Get that afterward. If I don't, just remind me again, because I have so much to do, sometimes I kind of forget. And the second one is, these are all difficult ones. Right hand, your thumb touches the middle finger, and your little finger goes to the bottom of the thumb like that. And the ring finger and the index finger goes back, and the middle finger stays alone like this. It's quite because it affects the prostate gland. Like, you touch the middle finger, and then index finger goes to the back of the thumb, and the little finger goes to the front like that, and the middle finger, no, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. Yeah, little finger goes to the bottom of the base thumb, and the middle finger, ring finger touches the tip of the thumb, and the index finger back of the thumb, and the middle finger standing free.
With the ring finger.
Yeah, middle finger standing free. Sorry. And the other hand, just take the thumb and touch the Prithvi Mudra like that. It's quite, I'm doing it first time as well. I've done a lot of research, that's what came right for thing. That's that. So these are all the mudra which will help you to think me. And one of the other mudra is you do it daily, Saj Sang Mudra. Put your both hands together, tight fist, and thumb on either side. Do. Next is the Muladhara chakra. Muladhara Meridian Mudra. That raises the Muladhara as well. So what you have to do is sit in the Vajrasana. If you do it, thunderbolt pose, you get the maximum benefit. And put the thumb pointing up the way like this. And you do Kapalbhati for this way you exercise your prostate and exercise it and it won't enlarge it. First is to prevention of getting bigger. Stop there and then try to recoup some back. Next, you take it inside and do the Kapalbhati there. And relax. Another thing I found in my research today, vitamin D3 plays an important part in prostate health. People who have enlarged prostate or people who have prostate cancer, they're lacking vitamin D3. And recently, because of COVID-19, I'm sure I'm taking 10,000 units of vitamin D3 daily and K2 100 microgram. That itself, that's why I'm managing my prostate better just now. I don't have any urine problem. I go to bed night time. I don't get up until 5 or 6 in the morning before I go to the bathroom again. That's it. That's the benefit. Before I used to go 2 or 3 times myself as well. Even 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Now I don't. So I can see the improvement to myself. And then I know it works. So make sure you're taking vitamin D3. You need to take higher doses of it. Just taking 1,000 or 2,000 is not good enough. You have to take a bit more to make it implemented. I said to you, take turmeric every night. Very powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, stop production of growth hormone. Very important. And now we talk about the pranayam. We've done the pranayam. Obviously, we do the ujjayi, all the alom bilom. All these will help to do that anyway. And asana, we have to do the exercise for lower back, bottom part, where you do the whole thing. First, well, let's say I've got so many to do. Can somebody wants to volunteer to do it? I'll tell them what to do. They'll do it. Who wants to do that?
I'll do
Then I
it.
can talk. Huh?
I'll do it.
Okay. You're looking for punishment. So you're looking for punishment, are you? Good. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Sit in the Vajra asana. First, you do the child pose. Child pose. No, you just sit down first in the Vajra asana. Just breathe in, go back, breathe in, and then go down. Stretch your hand as far as you can. You stretch your hand further, sit, and your bum still sitting on the knee. That's it. Excellent. And breathe out, hold it there for 5 to 10 seconds, and then come back up. Breathe in again, once more.
Narwanji, can you spotlight her?
Yeah, I've done the
Thank you,
spotlight.
Prabhu. Thank you.
Can you see her? Hello? She's in the spotlight, no?
No.
I can only see you or Prabhuji.
Hold on. I have it.
Okay, make me co-host. I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. Where are you? Finding you is like a needle in his eye.
I should be at the top. When
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mic is
got it.
open, people come at the top.
Yeah. You make course. Okay.
No, you've done somebody else.
Okay.
You've done Galaxy.
Okay.
We can see you, Prabhuji.
Because I'm
Okay, now?
speaking.
Is that okay?
Yes,
Now?
that's better. Okay. Right, let me find her.
Next, you do the dog and cat pose. First, the cow pose. You lift your head up and heel, and that's it. Further arching there. Okay, excellent. And then the cat pose. Head goes down, heel, that's it. You're working on your tailbone. That's what holds the prostate. Very important, all these exercises. Back up again. Again, one cow pose. And then, excellent. Next is a high plank. On your leg, that's it. There, that's it. Perfect. Keep your body straight as possible. That's it. Perfect. That all works in the other one, mountain pose. Or downward facing dog. We call it a different name. Excellent. Next is pigeon pose. What you do is you have a, stand like a thing, just like a dog, like a square. Just sit like a dog. Sit like a dog on the floor.
Oh, dog.
Yeah. And then stretch one of the leg back. Stretch one of the leg, take it back as possible. No, stop higher. Take a higher. No, don't go down. Stay up. And then bend the knee and bring it near inside you. Bring the leg forward and fold the knee inside you. And that's it. And look up. That's a pigeon pose. Very good for your gut. Now do the same thing with the opposite side. Well done. Excellent. And come on, look up further. Look up further like this. That's it. You want that stretch up the way. No, you need to look up. You're too far down. You need to come up. Ah, that's it. That's better. That's better. Now you do the lie on your stomach. And do the, put your supporting your PM, just bend your leg, you do for the backbone. Breathe in, bend his leg. That's it. And then the both leg together. And relax. Then you do the cobra posture. That's it. Excellent. Down again. Do that a few times just to people get to know once more. No, that just a cobra posture. Sorry. Yeah. And the second thing of cobra is you put your both hand on your heel, on your chin, left hand and right hand over. No, on the floor. No. Left hand over right hand under your chin, like that. And then you stretch, come up. That's it. Excellent. And look behind your back. Twist your stuff, look at the heel. That itself will work on your prostate. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. And then you do the Superman pose. Another hand. And then both hands behind, lift your head and leg both together. And now roll to the back. Still bending your leg. Bend your leg. Markatasana. Both hands on the
Those who
side.
can't see, please change your view to speaker view.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
people-
You're all right.
This is for the people. Change to speaker view to see the other person.
That's perfect. Next is you take the leg apart slightly, more than the body weight, and your one knee touches the opposite heel and head to the opposite. Excellent. And the third stage, you take the leg up, one leg up, straight up, and touch the opposite hand, and head to the opposite. That's the third stage of it. And do the other one. And next one is you lie on the floor flat, and you breathe in, bend your legs towards you. No, both those legs together. Keep bend. No. Keeping your leg bend on the floor. Slide it. Just slide up and down. Slide up and down like that. Down. No. Just on the floor. Down, up, down, up. That's it. No, don't range it. Keep it on the floor all the time.
Okay.
Come up. No, don't.
No, not to raise it.
Keeping on the floor. Keep your palm on the floor of the deck and come towards you all the time. That's it. And then open up your open your leg like a butterfly. Open your leg. No. Open your both leg. Open like this.
Open the knees.
Open the knees. No.
Okay.
Bend. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to work on your gut leg.
Oh, I know. That's what you did this morning,
no.
did you?
No. Feet
No, no,
on the
no.
ground.
Just the knees, yeah?
And
Open your
it.
knees.
Just
both
open
knees.
your knees wide while
Yeah.
then folded. That's it.
Yeah.
Open and close.
Open
Wide
and
Then go
close.
back down again.
open and shut. Yeah. Like a butterfly.
Yeah, I got it. Is that
Is
it?
it Pavan Muktasana you want?
No. That's different. This is, what I'm looking for is like this. You do this.
Oh. See, opening.
Yeah, that's
No,
it.
You follow that?
you're not
Yeah.
turning both knees.
Dragging-
One knee.
Pushing
Knees
your
go
feet
open.
forward and backwards.
That's it. No, both separate way. Not one side. One goes right, one goes left.
No.
No,
Both knees open, both knees opposite side.
Yeah,
Away
both-
from each other.
like
No.
a butterfly wings. That's wings,
No,
wings.
No. One knee goes
both
left,
knees.
other knee goes right.
Oh, I see. Like this. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Raj, you watch me there. Just watch
Yeah.
me just now. Just watch me. So you bend your knee
Yeah.
up like this and open it like that. Up,
So,
there.
left knee goes left, right knee goes right side.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You see
Slip
like this?
forward, back, and open.
Open
Slip
the
forward,
knees
back, and open.
That's what I'm doing. Forward.
outwards.
And open your knees.
Yeah,
That's
done
it.
that.
Outwards.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've done outwards and then bring it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and open outwards.
Straighten and open
And
outward.
widen them. Yeah.
Well done.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. Next is Pawan
What's
Muktasana. No,
ये position
next-
क्या नाम है इसका?
नाम नहीं जानते हैं हम
अच्छा।
काम का मतलब देखो अभी नाम मैं दिमाग अभी गर्म हो गया बोल रहा है I've lost all my flow. Kind of. Okay, do the Pawan Muktasana. Oh, sorry. And then dono knee se, both knee. Okay, do it once more. No problem. And then rock like left, right to remove any gas from your body. Excellent. Other one is now butterfly. Do it for me.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. No, sitting down, sit on the desk.
Oh, I see.
Butterfly.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, I'm confusing you. I know I haven't told you.
No, it's okay.
It's a good way of testing you, how good you are. That's it. Do the butterfly. Feet right down at the bottom. That's it. Go as
I'm
far
sitting,
down.
I'm sitting on the thing.
No, take that away then. Don't sit, just sit on the floor then.
Oh, I'm just still thinking you're obsessed
That's
with
it.
you.
Good.
I want to sleep. But then, I know you told me you're going, but I'm still thinking that you're upstairs sleeping. Maybe I don't know why he's sleeping so much today.
Who's that?
Shall we have? It's too late. Coffee.
No, coffee is too late. I don't eat now.
Don't eat. There's so much food in the house.
I'm trying to Galaxy food. You done that? Next is, if you take your both leg forward now in front, you need to go sideways, probably. One side.
Oh,
Slightly
you-
angle. No, go just put just leg
Yeah.
straight just now.
Yeah.
Right? And then bend one leg towards the ground.
Oh, I see. Groin exercise.
No, flat on the ground. No, don't need to do that. Just keep it down as much.
Okay.
And use your hand, lift your hand up, and touch your knee. No, don't. You're asking. Touch your knee first. No, don't bend down. Just stay up.
Okay,
Hold your
sorry.
knee, and then slowly you go forward. Stretch yourself forward, keeping your head straight. Keeping your head straight. Don't bend your head. No,
Okay.
keep it down. Follow down the knee as far as you can. On the knee. That's it.
Underneath.
Yeah. Stay
Yeah?
up. Yeah. Go up, move forward. That's it. And keep your head up, bud. That's it. And hold that for posture for 5 to 10 seconds. That is self-exercising your gut, the muscle around the prostate to prevention of thing. Now do the same thing with the opposite leg now. So go up first, breathe in first, breathe out without coming down. Touch your knee and then gently stretch your hand as much as you can. And
Go down.
That's good. And can you do the camel pose?
The camel.
Half moon shape. Do the half moon shape and camel pose.
Okay. Oh.
That's it. That's the best. Yes. Excellent. And now take your hand one by one back and then camel pose. Take it. That's it. You know, just do it either way. That's perfect. Excellent. Your neck's sticking out further than your body.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Take it. I know. Just do it anyway. That's perfect. No problem.
Okay.
So it's like an excellent. So that's so there's a lot of different exercises you can do, but it's everything to do with the bottom part, the muscle, to make the muscle stronger. Your tailbone needs to be stronger. That's where around the tailbone they have a muscle. That muscle needs to be stronger to support the tailbone and support the prostate, so it doesn't go bigger. And make sure your kidney function is working well. So now you have to work on the acupressure, and also for the kidney one, we didn't do one. The mudra was. Which mudra? Pran mudra as well, to give you energy as well. Doesn't matter. But let's do some acupressure now. We've done enough talk on everything else now. See if I can find my acupressure wise. If you do the physiotherapy, that's your head, your hand, leg, hand. So prostate is there. Just either side of the pen. So you put the pen there, 9. And just keep it there. Or you can press it with any kind of pen at all, pencil, or just with the hand as well. You can press it with hand there as well. You're activating your prostate gland. Your right hand, left hand for left prostate, left side, and that's it for right side. Press both hands.
This is between the ring finger
and the middle finger. Middle finger, just at the bottom. Yeah. And the last but not the least is where you do the hand there.
The ring finger and middle finger.
Yeah, there, just that point there. Or you can do it if you have a cloth peg, just put a cloth peg there.
Ooh.
What do you know? It's quite nice. It's quite sexy, you know. Holding there. No, activate my prostate gland. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm just but of a funny mood today. I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm saying, what I'm doing. So you're doing both hands, green and red. That's it, sir. You're activating your prostate gland. And for female, the uterus. So what I've talked about is good for everybody, not just for the male. Apart from female, haven't talked about hormone imbalance. That's all your Ujjayi, Kapalbharati, certain mudra will help to improve their health. But men don't have that problem. So this is that point. And second point is the round where you see my thumb, the hole there, you see there, the big hole there. That's breast down. If it's paining there, when you're female, then you have uterus fibrosis. If you're male, you have prostate problem. You might not have the symptom, but you have the problem. Pressing your heart both times. Even if you got pencil, you can use the pencil to rub it through there. That itself will help to even the easiest way is just to get a gun. Just put it there. That is, I do that every night because I have a prostate problem. I don't want to go to medicine or don't go for surgery. I want to make sure I heal myself naturally. Both hands. Remember, every finger is connected to different organ. So can you remember, anybody remember which finger is connected to fear? If you don't, doesn't matter, I'll tell you. It's index finger, this one. Index finger controls the fear, which weakens the kidney. That's why if you have the ring, not the wedding ring, that's why you should give for wedding these days. It's cheaper and very beneficial for health. Cheaper as well, it's only cost. India में तो बहुत सस्ता मिलता होगा. तो वाइफ डिवोर्स कर देगी. वाइफ बोलेगी साला हमको दिया है तो लोहा करेंगे तेरा शादी में हमने शादी करना हमको. So index finger में you have to disrupt to there. That itself will get rid of kidney problem, any kidney problem at all. kidney stone, like Prabhu is saying Patta Chatta, this will do the same thing as well. Prevention, both sides, ring finger, both hands. I try to obviously simplify things for you. And I was also sure another good exercise for the bottom part is I can do it. You can do that sitting down as well. If you put your hand, one hand up like this, let me highlight myself. I have so much about information, I just don't know where to stop. One there, one behind your hand, right? Or below near the bottom part of the spine, and you go bend forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Focusing on your bottom part of the spine. Then do the opposite hand, take your right hand down, left hand. Next, put your both hands there, and you go. Next, you take your hand there, and from the hip, you make a circle. Like a hula hoop. किसी का तो कमर इतना बड़ा है, क्या हिल रहा है पता नहीं. Some you बोलते हैं. I'll do the opposite. Sorry. I'm in just one of those funny moods today. I don't know. It's been a long day. And relax. Last but not the least, as I said to you, your biggest nerve is connected from the top right down to the bottom. So for prostate health or the uterus, you have to activate the biggest nerve. You can activate them from anywhere. You can activate from here as well. That's where the master gland is. So what you have to do is take cold water, throw over your face. That itself will activate the biggest nerve. And then also walking go outside in cold weather, that will activate the biggest nerve. And also singing, that will activate the humming sign. That's why people who sing are healthier. The lung expand, they activate the biggest nerve all the time. So be a singer, if you're a singer, you're lucky. I've never been a singer. If I sing, you always run away. You say, who the heck is that? That's, say like a donkey going, hit you. So really, but singing is one of the best forms to activate your lung and activate your biggest nerve. And also can produce nitric oxide. That's why singers are much healthier. They can breathe properly. So singing is one of the best forms of exercise. And last but not the least is acupressure by clapping it up. You twist your finger out. And then rub your hands together. Enough to generate, enough to heat the body up. And then your finger apart. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think my body is kind of ready to kind of collapse. So really, I think I've done enough for today. I think if you have any questions to answer, I can answer. That won't take much effort. If you're new to yourself and you want to ask any question, didn't follow anything, I can help you anyway at all. Mon bhai, pale bol de, Mon bhai.
Sorry. Can you explain him when the prostate is small, you hold the urine longer time, but when the prostate is bigger,
that's right.
Timing is less. Why? Is because in fact is when to me, if it's a bigger, it should hold longer. But what is
no,
it?
What happens when you hold it longer? See, sometimes happen nighttime. Sometimes my blood is, because I drank too much water nighttime. My blood is completely full, so even urine won't come out. Because when blood is full, prostate is pressing the pipe, so the urine can't flow. So it creates more problems. That's why you have to empty the bladder very quickly. Does that make sense?
So the bladder and prostate are different.
Yeah, no, bladder pipe, the pipe of the bladder, obviously I'm no medical person, but what I saw, the prostate is either side of the pipe. When the prostate grows, it presses the pipe. So that's
I
why
see.
your urine, you only urine half of it, and then after half an hour you want to go to the bathroom again.
Yes,
Because
it's not.
you haven't emptied the whole bowel, the whole urine, you know. That's right. Okay.
Thank you.
A good question.
Thank you.
So Dr. Sudan sir.
I have got some questions today because it's a very interesting topic.
Thank you.
Now you are dealing with a mixed crowd, but most of my sessions, they are ladies only. Hardly one man come, you know. So I would like to ask you for the uterine fibroids, these all asanas are applicable there also?
Yes. Apart from the hormone ones, you have to do more. Some of the thyroid one, you know, for thyroid gland. That's on an ovary. You have to exercise. But everything we did today will help with the uterus fibrosis.
Thank you.
Also, you have to do douche yourself with the ajwain pani, haldi ka pani to kill all the. It usually happens after the menstrual cycle. When the mens is finished, when the mens is happening, it cleans the uterus every month. But when mens stops, that cleaning process stops, and that's when the infection grows and becomes a lump, maybe 10 gram, 20 gram, until it becomes certain size. When they scan it, then they have to do a surgery to remove it. When I went to USA, some of the female doctor, when they have the last child, automatically they remove the uterus. They say, I don't want uterus fibrosis, so they remove it. But I say, you can't do that. Everything has a function. You just have to look after it. And Kapalbhati is one of the best ways to prevention of uterus fibrosis. Anybody else? Anything else?
One question I would like to ask about cancer cells.
Okay.
Cancer cells, sort of, although they are in our body present, are they inside the prostate, or do they grow from outside on the whole prostate?
Okay. What happened, Thakur, by my understanding is your cells are dying, and new cells are being born to replace it. And when the dead cells are dying, they have to be removed quickly. So if I ask you your age, you will tell me your age is 60, 65, 70, whatever it is. But you're not more than 20 years old. None of a cell in your body is more than 20 years old.
Yeah.
So what's happening is prostate में भी है, एक cell मरता है, तो दूसरा cell आके replace करता है. And dead cell need to be removed. That's why WBC, your white blood cell, removes the dead cell out of your body through the respiratory system. If that doesn't happen, then you have an imbalance, and that's what cancer is. And that's why your immune system needs to be high to WBC, B cell, T cell. Sorry, somebody said something?
No, I think yes.
No, carry on.
Does that make sense? Thakur,
Yeah.
And that's what's happening. So it's like a blood cancer, thalassemia. Blood is a very active, working all the time. So every 3 months they die, and new blood cells are replaced through the action of liver, spleen, and lymph, and your bone marrow and spleen. And and if that happens, but the dead cells need to be removed. If it's not removed, then you ultimately over a certain period, because cancer doesn't come from outside. Cancer is that dead cell supposed to be not been removed. So you're creating an imbalance, and that's why yoga is helped to balance everything.
Right.
That's the prevention of cancer. People who do that's when you've proven already. One of the Norwegian scientists won a Nobel Prize saying a cancer cell cannot thrive in an oxygenated environment. So if you have oxygen, if you have a lot of oxygen in your blood, that's what we did. We've been doing exercise for the last 3 months on the lung capacity all the time to prevent COVID-19, other thing. This will help you to promote overall health.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Anything you want to clear? You don't. Please ask, because some other people might be wanting to know certain things as well. Nothing wrong. And whatever I know, I don't have all the knowledge, but whatever I have, I'll try to give you in my own way. I'm not a doctor, but I'm a good plumber. That's all I can say. I can clear any blockage. You give me the blockage, I'll clear it. Otherwise, money back. That's my expertise.
One more question I remember, Saranji, is if you don't have any cancer, it's just a swelling of your prostate.
Inflammation, yes.
Not a big swelling, but just a minor swelling.
Yeah.
How does that affect the body?
Look, all these things will help you to grow bigger. It won't go bigger anymore. That's what I'm trying to do, is stop. Cancer happens if you don't do anything about it, because it's kind of growing, and suddenly, and you have too much toxin down there, and suddenly cells are dying, new cells are being born, it's not been removed, your immune system is low, that's where cancer comes. That's a different issue. But growing prostate is a part of a growing up process. You can't stop that. It's part of aging process. But you can slow it down by certain exercise, certain food, certain lifestyle. You can slow it down. So like if I didn't do yoga, I would have had prostate by now. I probably have to have surgery.
Right.
By now. But because of doing yoga since last 15 years, I managed to delay that. I will have a symptom, but maybe much later on if I have any. I still have the problem, but don't have a symptom of it just now. I'm managing through the yoga, through acupressure, through mudra, through kind of food I'm eating, whatever I've been telling you, things like that. Like I take haldi every night, half teaspoon in hot water, things like that. I'm not saying, and haldi is very good if you take with black pepper as well. Then you get the most.
I heard that the green chili is very good.
Yeah.
Eat every day one chili.
Green chili is very good, excellent for joint pain and everything else. There's a lot of vitamin C. Since I know that, I've been buying green chili every time I go to Tesco or anywhere else, and I eat green chili on daily basis. Cut them with my salad, raw with the salad and things like that.
You know this bladder issues, the weak bladder and small bladders and all that. Is this similar? What you're talking about today is helpful for that sort of symptoms.
Yeah, but one thing is, but the bladder, but for the female, usually happens is your muscle gets weaker. So whenever you sneeze or cough, urine leakage, you can't hold the muscle, can't hold it. So without wanting to go to the bathroom, it comes out, or you feel fluid comes out. So that's the Aswani Mudra is one of the best mudras for that to do. Also, some of the pelvis exercise we did. If you do butterfly and all that thing, like what Raj was showing, some of the things, if you do that, that itself will make your gut, your bottom muladhara, muscle stronger and manage it better.
Most of the asanas you did for prostate involved one buttock or the other. It was squeezing the buttocks against each other.
That's it.
That was the main, in all the movements, the buttock was involved.
That's it. See, what happened near the tailbone, there is a muscle called, what's the muscle called, Dr. Smith? Gut clot, around the tailbone, the muscle around it, which makes hip joint move and things like that. Could you unmute yourself, please, Dr. Susanji? You need to unmute it.
Yes, this is levator muscles,
That's it. So that kind of keeps supports your hip and everything else, kind of.
Yeah.
I think it's called it. Not sure what which muscle it's called. Let me. I've got a.
Basically, we are exercising that muscle which squeezes the prostate.
That's it.
Okay.
And one thing about this.
Sitting on that muscle, same as you do your postnatal exercises.
That's it.
Same.
So Lily, I hope you all enjoyed the session. Hopefully I'm trying to do my best to give you as much fact as can. I'm sorry if I didn't meet your expectations.
I think more than exercises and all that is the emotional.
That's it. It's stress.
Emotional well-being that promotes less anxiety, fear, and sadness, and then loneliness, depression, all that stuff is what is essential, not just diet and not
no. But that's why every day class we're doing a yoga with to focusing on your emotions, your anger, fear, anxiety, depression. And that's what we're doing. So tonight I'll talk about food and everything else, which we don't really talk about in daytime. But I'm sorry if I didn't give that message, but we do that all the things. Every day we're doing every morning from 9 to 10:30. It's most to do with controlling your emotion through pranayama.
Yeah, because keeping ourselves happy and laughing like you made us laugh just now, that is perfect. It's a wonderful therapies.
Are you a yoga teacher yourself?
Sorry?
Are you a yoga teacher yourself, or just taking part? Not just ask.
Yeah, no. I'm into this big time for many years, and I've been building up my knowledge. And I'm so excited to see the Indian community promoting this in the London and UK, and both अच्छा लगता है ना कि अपने आप में हम बैठते हैं, and you joke around in English. I love it. It's really upbuilding and uplifting our spirits.
No, thank you. No, that's in the day.
और गाना गाना चाहिए ना, फिर अभी अच्छे बॉलीवुड गाने, आज सैटरडे का दिन है, मौज मचाना चाहिए, थोड़ा ड्रिंक ले।
100 साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, आज भी है और कल भी रहेगा, तुम रूठा ना करो, नहीं तो मेरी जान निकल जाती है, तुम हंसती रहती हो, बिजली की चमक जाती है।
Okay, Kirti Bhai has a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirti Bhai, please.
Yeah, okay.
देखो ना सब हंस रहे हैं, तो we are letting out the endorphins.
Hold on, Kirti Bhai has a question.
Yeah, a couple of questions, Sarvanji. Very nice section. Anything on psoriasis and diabetic?
Yes, obviously I'm diabetic myself, so the things I told you, this will all help you as well. But one week we'll talk about diabetes completely. Diabetes is mostly to do with the waist and also to do with the liver problem.
Yeah.
Most of us have a liver problem because we come from Southeastern subcontinent, coming to North Hemisphere, and we haven't changed our diet. Our diet is still what we eat in back home. And in North, your diet needs to change with the climate, which we haven't done. And that's what gives you a certain kind of illness. And lack of vitamin D3, that's what gives you cardiovascular disease, diabetes, cancer. All this happened because of lack of vitamin D3. And before, none of us, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, my dad didn't prescribe D3. Health board, you wouldn't prescribe that. And nobody knew about it. Even I didn't know about it.
I do take vitamin D3.
How much you take?
1,000,
That's the one thing is winter time, just now might be okay for you. Obviously, I'm not a medical person, but I take 10,000 every day.
10,000.
And also I take 100 microgram of K2. And I can guarantee, and that's why
Which one did you say? 100 micrograms of what?
K2.
Which one? T.
K. Kilo 2.
K2. Okay. So how about psoriasis?
That's why my hair, you can see it's all growing so quickly. You can't, so much vitamin D.
You mustn't have so many haircuts.
नहीं हम तो हमारा बाल यहाँ उगता है यहाँ उगता है और फिर क्या करें चाहते यहाँ उगता नहीं क्या करें
तरुण साहब psoriasis के लिए है कुछ
बताएंगे उसके लिए भी मतलब उसका liver mainly to do with liver again. Liver is the chemical factory and it cleans the blood up and usually depending किस कारण से हो रहा है, might be stress, might be you had a jaundice before when you were younger or something like that, and depending on what other illness you have, it all ends up linked together.
This is my skin. Can you see? That's all.
I can see, but that usually happen again. There, it's all to do with the blood not being cleaned properly. So you have to eat certain food which will like haldi bole. जो आज जो चीज़ से बोले खाने ना उससे भी फायदा करेगा. It's like avocado खाना हो गया, आपको डायबिटीज के लिए फायदा है. Cinnamon powder उस खाइए, हल्दी खाना है, आपको क्या बोलते हैं अनार खाइए. ये सब फायदा करेगा आपको.
मैंने आपको व्हाट्सएप मैसेज भेजा है.
भेजा ओके नो सॉरी आप हमारा इतना मैसेज आता ना है समटाइम इट गोस टू द बॉटम आई
देखना कभी मैंने भेजा है if you can advise.
लेकिन ये जो D3 है ना 10,000 आप लेते हो every day लेते हो
every day
because can we take 5,000
जिसको शॉर्टेज होता है डॉक्टर 60,000 देता है. No, before the minutes you prescribe, now they prescribe, they give you 60,000 per week, one tablet, one capsule per week. They're not expensive.
Yeah.
I bought, cost me 14-15 pounds for 365 tablets, a capsule. Not that don't buy tablets. Tablets got calcium. You don't want calcium because vegetarian, we have enough calcium anyway. So they could lag nahi raha. We just need vitamin D3 and make sure it's vegetarian type if you're vegetarian,
तो वो टैबलेट देते हैं 5,000 भी ले सकते हैं ना every day.
I'm not, again, I think I'm not, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing to myself. Obviously, I have to face the consequence of my decision making, but I'm not saying, but you have to do your own research, talk to GP, whatever you think right and make a right decision. Because I didn't go to GP, but I made that decision myself because I know I need to take it just because I don't want any, and also cover yourself with COVID-19 as well, protect you from there. And that's why vitamin D3 is very important, and zinc and vitamin C. I take vitamin C with zinc. When your capsule आता ना, जो पानी में डाल दो, dissolve हो जाता है. That's why I take every day as well.
Yeah.
So one thing is, I'm trying to do in my way. What I'm telling you, that's my lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to tell you in my way. But I'm not perfect. If I tell you 10 things, 7 might be right, 3 might be wrong, and 70% is good pass rate. So I'm not scared to make mistake. When I made a mistake, I'll say, so sorry, I made a mistake, and correct myself. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a human being just like you. I'm just trying to share my knowledge with you, and I do a lot of research to make sure I'm giving you the right information. But sometimes I could be wrong as well. I'm not professional. That's why sometimes Sudarshan guides me as well, saying, no, you can't do that, or can't. No, rightly so. Nothing wrong with it. I take that as a pinch of. I enjoy it. Somebody corrects me. That tells me somebody knows more than me. That's excellent. So that makes me happy. So it takes the responsibility away from me.
Can you correct me
Can
one
I
a
come
week?
back again? It's important topic for me because there is going to be some demonstration next week.
Okay.
Sorry, I joined late. Can you again repeat the acupressure points for the uterine fibroids?
Yes, I can do that. I can take in your class if you want sometime. Just for acupressure side of it, if you're happy with that.
Yes, some one a week, vitamin D. What would you recommend, 1 a week or?
One a week? No. Just by daily. One thing. It just depends what you can buy. But you can't buy 60,000. Then you come to the doctor prescribe.
Doctor ने मेरे को 1 a week वाला डाल दिया है.
कितना का है? क्या पावर है?
वो देखना पड़ेगा. वो doctor देता है.
One दिया हुआ तो हो सके 60,000 होगा. आपको shortage of that, you must have tested your blood. It didn't have enough vitamin D3. That's why they gave you 60,000.
So 60,000 is all right. 1 week.
That's why you should be given if you're shortage of D3.
So
that's my thinking.
Okay. So 10,000 every day, right?
No, that's what I'm taking. I'm not saying that's what you have to take. That's what I'm taking. I'm just telling you my own.
No, I want you. क्या करना है? क्योंकि अभी मैं right लेता हूँ नहीं पता है. मैंने ये लिया है.
कितना ले रहे हैं? आपको बताइए क्या लिखा हुआ है?
देखो.
You have to increase it. I would recommend it.
Yeah, I take about 1,000.
But you are not as big as him, so you have to see your body size.
This is what I take.
What is the unit? How much? What's the unit?
1,000 a day.
1,000 a week?
No, day.
That's
daily.
That's what you give to English people. But for our Asian, we have a darker skin, so we need more to absorb.
So you need nearly 60,000.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm thinking it might take 4,000, 2,000, but 1,000 is definitely not enough to me. If doctor is giving you that, means you have a shortage of vitamin D3. So really, 1,000 he's probably prescribed it. It might be a Scottish doctor, English doctor. Obviously, that's why he gives to the most patient, and that's what happens for giving to you. And you are Asian person, so you should rely. We have a lackage of much more shortage of vitamin D3 because of our color, because our blood arteries are much narrower, and so on. Very important.
इसमें क्या लिखा है बॉक्स में 1 to 5 capsules per day. So 5,000 होता है करीबन.
तो 5 is better है. 5 is better आपके लिए.
Okay. Thank you.
No, but you can buy a single capsule with 5,000 as well. That's something.
Okay.
That'll be easier. No point taking 5 capsules. That's too much to take.
Does it harm you if you take 10 capsules?
No, don't do that. No, don't listen to me. Talk to GP. All I'm saying to you, I just told you what I'm doing, but I don't want you to take me with a pinch of salt. In the day, doctor need to be in control of you. My doctor is not in control of me because I'm like
you're a doctor yourself.
I'm using myself as a guinea pig. I'm using myself as a guinea pig to try on and see. And it's working for me. I have no side effects of it. I'm quite a healthy person. Apart from slip disc and back knee pain, I manage it quite well by having cold shower every day and hot shower. That fixes itself. When I go in the cold shower, सब भगवान याद आ जाते हैं एक बार तो राम करके पूछते हैं जल्दी से
मैं cold shower ले लेता हूँ
just to activate the biggest nerve.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. I think we should go a day. That's been a long time.
Thank you. Very nice section.
मैं ये लेती हूँ
D3 कितना है? पावर कितना है इसका?
वो 1,800
800.
1,800.
Bring it to
1,800.
the middle. Bring it to the middle. Bit
Abhi
to the
dekhe
right.
the?
Ah, that's better. Yeah.
Can you
Can't
read
see.
it?
I can't see.
મને આમાં ડોક્ટર પ્રસ્તાવ કરી દે છે.
And
1000
another
mg.
but thing is, another problem I find with the English doctors are they giving you vitamin D3 with calcium. But problem is कि जब भेजिए तो calcium आपको enough मिल रहा है. You don't need calcium. You just need the liquid form of vitamin D3. You don't need, if you need calcium as well, then too much calcium will give you plaque, react with cholesterol and form of plaque. And that will give you cardiovascular disease and certain things. That's what's happening.
Okay.
That's my understanding of the thing again. Again, I always open my mouth sometimes wrongly or rightly, I don't know, but that's my, what I think I'm telling
They
you.
say it's much more powerful, the vitamin D, when you add it with the calcium.
But that's for English people, not for you. You only take enough calcium. You eating all the vegetable things like that. You only have enough calcium. English people only eat meat. They don't take vegetable much. That's why.
What about potatoes?
Potato is
that
good for
healthy?
boiling. It's healthy if you eat boiled potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very healthy.
Boiled
Not
or,
fried.
you know.
As long as you don't fry it, you know.
No,
When you
no.
fry it, it becomes a poison.
No, not
You
fried.
hydrocarbon.
No, I just make it in the roast potatoes or the, sabzi
Yeah.
or soup.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody.
One second, Shravan bhai.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Who
you
is
so much.
speaking?
Mahendra bola છું.
phone કરીશ કાંતાબેન.
Okay.
I
Mahendra,
think
hold
we
on.
should do some singing, isn't it, Mr.
हमने सिंगिंग कर लिया ना. हमने गाया था ना. 100 साल पहले मुझे तुमसे प्यार था, आज भी है, कल भी रहेगा.
Hold on. Mahendra Bhai has a last question.
महीन भाई बोलिए.
मैं एल्ड्रोनिक एसिड 70 मिलीग्राम लेता हूँ once a week. एंड दूसरी जो विटामिन D3 है वो 1000 है. तो
Again, obviously you need to talk to GP or make a decision yourself. The D3 extra won't harm you anyway. Up to, so you can take up to 3,000 or 4,000 anyway, I would say, you know. 1,000 is not sufficient just now, I would say.
yeah, but what about the eldronic acid 70 milligram once a
I
week?
don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I can guide you on that.
Okay,
Sorry.
all right, fine.
That's not
Okay,
my
at least-
knowledge. But to me,
Okay, that's
to me that's like a foreign
Okay.
language. Sorry.
अच्छा अशोक जो सुना थोड़ा फायदा हुआ लेट था.
Okay. Thank you very much. Take care. I'll call
Okay.
you.
Bye, everybody.
I need to go and
Thank you, Shravan. Thank you, Shravan.
Bye. Good night. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
बहुत प्यार करते हैं तुमको. सलाम हो गया, खत्म बात. देखो ये माल खत्म
All of you too, Shravan.